Hey everybody, it's the Lawn Gnome, and apparently there is a certain survey that is floating around on YouTube, and the name of the game is to try and stumble upon it before someone actually tags you. You guessed it, it is time for the 2013 YouTube Survey Fun Time video! If you haven't seen my previous two, there will be links to them in the box below. Once again, the YouTube survey given to us by Alex Day, aka Nerimon, is 5 questions for us all to answer as we choose to. And this year's 5 questions, I have to say, are a very challenging bunch, so here we go. Number 1 is, what is your greatest fear? Well, I could comedically say that it is pigeons, because, let's face it, if you actually walked around and saw these gigantic disease-induced flying rats that were just perched on tree branches waiting for you to drop your sandwich, I think you'd be a little bit afraid of those things too. But no, truthfully, my greatest fear is being alone and just not being in contact with another human being. So if I was basically stranded on a desert island with all the things that could keep me entertained, if there's no one to share it with or nobody to talk to about them, I'd probably freak out. Question number 2 is, when did you find out that Santa wasn't real? Pretty much when I was told to accept the fact that I was Jewish. So that was basically right off the bat, you're Jewish, Santa's not real, end of story. Question number 3 is, what is the best idea you ever had? That was a very challenging question for me, because to make it the best idea I ever had, it would have to be an idea that I had told to a couple of people and everyone just had a very positive reaction. So, simply enough, it would probably be my casting choices for Arthur Dent and Ford Prefect in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie. I was not a big fan of that movie, but I'm not going to say that Martin Freeman was a bad choice for Arthur Dent, but if I were to choose Arthur Dent and Ford Prefect, the comedy duo would have definitely been Hugh Grant and Jim Carrey. Apparently, every person I said that to just gave me a positive reaction and loved the concept. It's a shame that it wasn't actually executed, and because of that, a film franchise has been killed. Question number 4 is, what is the most embarrassing thing that your parents have ever done? Well, another tricky question, because I didn't know if it was embarrassing thing that they had done upon me, or just embarrassing things that they had done in general in front of a couple of witnesses. So, I'm going to go with the latter and talk about 2 moments in which each parent has embarrassed themselves. My father would definitely be the time when he lit his shirt on fire completely by accident, after my mother told him to be very careful with the matches. And my mother would have to be when we were leaving my aunt's house for Thanksgiving a couple of years back. It had become very icy out and cold, and my mother was saying to me and my siblings, be very careful with where you step, it's very slippery. 2 seconds later, she slips and falls on the floor. And everybody just wouldn't stop laughing. Question number 5 is, pick one career that you would want to do for the rest of your life. Well, YouTube videos are fun, but I think the theme of my videos is definitely something that I would love to have done for a living, even though I definitely see myself going in a different career path just because the competition is so tight. Being a critic is an awesome job. I just love the ability to just watch movies or watch television shows or listen to music and just throw out your own opinion and let people either love you or hate you for it. It's your passion, it's your thoughts, it's what you are as a person, and that's great. So that's it, guys. 5 challenging questions. Now, who to tag next? Well, I want to give a shout out to 2 people who I know would love to do this, at least I hope. I know one of them did, because she actually took it the last time, and that is Teenoflittlehollow. Would you like to do it again for me, please? DrHasslein, I definitely would like to see what his thoughts are on these questions, and 2 people who I just haven't heard from in a while. Zeavotown, I know you probably won't do this, but have you unsubscribed? What have I done to have you break away from the masses that follow me? What do I need to do to improve? And of course I want to reach out to 55 Ginger Ninja, Sophie. I haven't heard from her in a while. I'd love to see her do the survey. And that's it, guys. Happy survey. Another great Nerimon YouTube survey, and I'll catch you later with some new videos in the next couple of weeks. Actions speak louder than words.